Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up action on the second. Let's get going. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That should find the surface. Yeah, well played. Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That's disappointing. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Going with a 3-wood here. Great shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a bogey. And now to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Opting for the 3-wood. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie. Nicely done.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
That's frustrating. A par putt on the table. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 8-iron here. This should play. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Big par saver coming up for this fella.
This is on a stupendous line.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Finally, they needed it.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. A long par 4 this hole. That's heading for the fairway. From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Putting for birdie here. It's tracking. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, well played. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, get in. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And in it goes for the par. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 7 feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
Oh, so close. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at 2 over par. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. A perfect little fade. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well struck. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Oh, just missed. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Good looking shot, this. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's a little untidy. And here we are with the third shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Time for the fifth shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 1 over. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green here.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. It was on a good line. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently at +1 for the day. The 12th hole at Foxhole Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Looking really good. What a putt to make. Well done. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's headed towards the rough. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey here. That's a good putt to make, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Getting ready to play their third. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
This is their 5th shot. Oh, well played.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one's left of the green.
Yeah, nicely played. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
And this from the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par. That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
This one might just sneak off the fairway. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot. Bogey putt coming up here.
So far, so good.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here at the 18th. Getting ready to play their third. And this putt is for a final score of 74. That was a gallant attempt. A bogey putt awaits. And that will conclude his tournament to date. And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Now, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. That's not the one he wanted. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Solid little par putt here.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Colin Morikawa currently on top of the leaderboard here. It's time for a one-shotter. Going with the hybrid. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here. This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That's frustrating. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side, find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Going with the 7.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par here. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
On a nice line.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 3, and after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That gets the job done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From around 140 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader.
This one headed left.
Unable to find the green on this one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, almost went in.
And a guaranteed birdie now for this player. Good stuff indeed.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 5 strokes behind. Teeing off here at the 7th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Pretty good shot there.
This shot here from about 240 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And that's the line in the sand. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. No, that's too bad.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for par.
That gets the job done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot. The bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
If it's up, it could be in. How did that miss? And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That's disappointing. And this one is for his par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This one's dialed in. Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. Yep, well done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that'll play.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Tony Finau is currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Opting for the 6-iron. Needs this one to kick right. That's just inside the range.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one is right down the pipe. A quality shot, that. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Just didn't drop. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. This one for bogey. And that ensures that he's back to even par now.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards. Look out left.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. And here we are with the third shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ouch, that hurts. Putting now for a bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
That should find the cut stuff. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Playing from around 160 yards. Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a pretty handy shot.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This one's a par 3. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That one should find the surface. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make. That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's for a bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes were wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Two over for the day. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that was pure. And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This one's for birdie. All right, you'll make it the next time. And back to the play, shall we? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
It was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, Henny, they've done it. They've finally managed to beat their rival.
Indeed they have, Luke, and they will be glad to check that box in their list of goals this season.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Their last matchup saw HV3 as the winner, so let's see if this player uses that to fuel their performance on the course this week.
Yes, high on confidence as Harold Varner III. Make sure you step up to the plate and deliver, although you're going to enjoy this rivalry because he's one of the best players out on tour to play with. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Putting for par. He's in a share of 10th position. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. I don't know if they meant to do that.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking great now.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one. starting to look really good.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6-iron here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Trailing by 4 strokes. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7.
This one headed out to the left.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. Nice little par putt here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third.
Downwind on this shot.
Opting for the 3-wood. This one might need to sit. That's a good-looking shot there. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Solid par putt, that. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the 6-iron. This one looks to be a tad wayward. That's disappointing.
And coming up well short.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Sitting at 2 over. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. This looks good. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Okay, steady now. No, that's too bad. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 7 shots behind after that. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well, your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Just didn't drop. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. As we head to the back nine here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie. This one's heading towards the cabbage.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Here's HV3. Well, that should save him. That one from the sand. And here we are with the third shot. "16 feet to the hole."
Now this is important. This for par.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That limits the damage. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-wood. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Six feet remaining to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Nicely holed and for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Handy effort, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Xander Schauffele currently on top of things right now. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, well done. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times. But then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Sitting at 3 over par. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That got a little out of control, I think.
A bit short with that effort.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. And a par putt awaits him. And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. Big putt for par coming up. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And here we are with the third shot. This putt for par here. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That was a gallant attempt. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Now the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Three over for the day. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And that will do it. His work is done here. Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beem and Henny. What did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and beyond.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.